Hello, my beautiful friends. Let's talk about something that is constantly getting in our way of when you are wanting to do something for yourself. In this particular case, of course, we're going to talk about learning belly dancing, but also more importantly, your relationship with your body, the way you view yourself in the mirror. Many of you are still walking around hating the way you look in the mirror. You're like somewhat disgusted at times because you just don't like what you see. You don't feel good in your clothes. Every single time you eat something, if it's a sweet or if it's something healthy, it just feels so shitty the entire time. And I get it because I've been there before. I've been at where I've crashed diet and I've gained weight and I've lost weight. And then I just looked in the mirror and I continued to feel very, very dissatisfied with who I am and the way I look. And then all of this yo-yoing back and forth between these good days and then these bad days, it just made me feel like I couldn't change anything, like nothing was going to change. I couldn't do it. So I want you to consider that that is something that's happening right now for you. How many of you have watched some of my belly dancing videos and be like, oh my God, I love to do that, but I can't? Raise your hands high, loud and proud. How many of you have watched my performance videos and been like, oh my God, that's so beautiful, and then followed up by, but that's not for me? Raise your hands high, don't be bashful, you in the back, I see you, right? How many times have you told yourself you've really wanted to do something and then you've never followed through because you just didn't think you would actually be able to do it? Like whether it's lose weight, to dance, to feel good in your skin, to eat the way you want, to like feel beautiful just the way you are without changing anything about you. Raise your hands. Me too, I'm included in that. The thing that is really becoming this like crutch for you of actually moving forward is this reoccurring thought and everything that relates back to it of, I can't do it. Listen, I totally get it because I think that a lot about many things, and then I have to step back and say, is that really true? Or is it that I just don't trust myself to do it this time because I haven't in the past? And that kind of honest and compassionate and kind conversation and straightforwardness with yourself is something that you deserve. Because giving these excuses of, I don't have time, or that's not for me, or, oh, I'll just never be able to get there, these are just excuses that feed into some level of, I can't do it. And all that does is build this mistrust with yourself. So if you really want to get to a place, like deep down inside, it is one of your goals to really love your body and have a great relationship with yourself. And when you look in the mirror, when you put on your clothes, when you go out to dinner, when you're taking photos and you're in the picture, right? Versus being the one taking the photo or trying to stand behind somebody so you can cover your body, right? One of the things that needs to happen for you to get there is letting go of telling yourself, I can't do it. And starting to work on believing that you can. Believing that shit can change. Believing that if you started again, this time could be different. But we're so trapped in this I can't do it like experience in our head, we don't even realize how much we justify telling ourselves that by rescheduling, never showing up to the thing that we wanted to do, not taking me time, not thinking that it's for you. Really, really focus in on letting that go. Because as long as you're holding on to that really, really strongly, it's going to be extremely difficult and sometimes not possible for you to move forward in the direction you want. That includes with learning belly dancing. That includes with loving your body, being friends with your belly, toning your belly, getting mobility, feeling good no matter what age you are, having body pain, but still being willing to find a way to exercise in the way you are today. So the longer you hold on to this, the longer you will suffer, the longer you will be kept from what you actually want, the more time that will pass without you finding fulfillment in your day-to-day. So if you really want to get there for yourself, learning belly dancing, feeling graceful, not feeling awkward in your own body, like being able to have flexibility, reducing stress, doing things for yourself that feels so good that at the end of the day, you're so happy that you actually did it, you gotta let that shit go. You gotta let I can't do it go. And then the more it pops up, being able to release it and let it go and like let that be some previous version of you whom you love dearly, but no longer need that statement in your life or running through your head so strongly that it's still your default experience, your default way of thinking, right? Go forward. Start to believe in maybe I can. It's possible that I could. Man, things can be different this time. Do you see the difference in that? It opens like opportunity up. It opens the realm of like, maybe I can get what I want. Because the minute you stay in I can't do it, you've squashed all possibility, any of your potential to be great, to have a great feeling in your body, to look as beautiful as you want to because you feel beautiful, and then you will help yourself dress in the clothes you want, like doll yourself up in the mirror, and like all of those things that make such a difference. The more that you can start to consider that you can do it and dream about what that looks like now instead of I can't do it. Look, you already know what I can't do it looks like. You're in it right now. You're living it, and you're still suffering, and you're still unhappy, and you still have the not as much joy as you want in your body, and you still feel body stiffness and creakiness, and your hips are all fucking tight and shit. And what you're like, I can't do it, and everything just doesn't seem good enough. But that's just an excuse. It's just an excuse. Oh, it's not good enough. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's only not gonna work because you haven't given it the time to work. And you gotta think, I could do it. It's possible that I can do it. I can learn. It may be a little bit rough in the beginning, but I can get there. That's what is the most important thing, is that you believe that there is some version of your life where you win, where you can get there, where you get to do it. Focus on that, my friends. So I love belly dancing for this reason, because it brings up all of these body conversations. It brings up all of these connections to our body and all the things that go through our head. And as this dialogue comes up with my members in my membership, we are constantly dialoguing about it. They have consistent support in helping them manage and work through that dialogue of how do you bring yourself from I can't do it to holy shit, I think I can. I didn't think I could before, but now I think I can. Wow, that means I want to keep going. And you fight for yourself. You fight for yourself to want to keep going. Focus on that. You can learn belly dance. You can feel amazing in your body. You can do this now. Don't say, I'm going to wait a month and see how it goes. I'm going to try it out for a month and see how it goes. I don't know about you. I haven't tried anything for a month that has given me the actual results I want. If you're looking for just a month to like see if it works, that's you trying to like not giving yourself time, because you're like, I need a quick fix. And that is not going to work. And then once you quit because you are trying to look for this quick fix, you're going to go back to, oh, see, I can't do it. Don't do that to yourself, right? Focus on allowing yourself time and space through the conversation of I can do it. I think this is for me. I think I can get there. But the time to start is now. You've been suffering long enough. You're living in the I can't do this right now. What could it look like in your day-to-day life of how you feel in your body, how you feel about yourself when you look in the mirror, the way you talk about yourself, the way you hold your posture in your day-to-day life? If you stepped into and committed to yourself, I want to believe that I could. I want to believe that I can, right? So I want to invite you to try my free class with me. Go in the description below, and I want you to see that by like just starting, you can get there. And the key is to let go of I can't do it. So it creates literally more energy and more space in your brain and in your body to actually go after what you want. I love you all so much, and I see how this is holding you all back. Don't do it anymore. Allow yourself the grace to actually believe in yourself and go after what you want. Check out my free class. I look forward to seeing you in the free online class. And then you can check out my membership too, but I really think you're going to enjoy the free class, so definitely start there. All right? I believe in you so much and want you to believe in yourself too. Have a beautiful day, everybody.